Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria. Oh. It's empty. It's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and did—
This can't be all that.
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise me, you.
She's a nutcase, a liability to herself and everyone else. Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out.
3 seconds.
Why is this place still shaking? Either way, enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho.
Savannah? Oh.
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Traveler? Okay, let's go.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler!
Venejem! What are you all doing here?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking—
We had to do something, even though that something ended up—
I don't deserve any of you. It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our head chef again.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left?
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time.
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And if you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot, but when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left, and Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back. At the end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes.
No,
Well, about that, there's.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Firmal? I'm so sorry, But I'm too late, aren't I? The damage is done.
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, and as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They all... Well, that's what happens when you give someone a little bit of hope to cling on to.
There's more. We believe that Firmin was likely not Monica's only victim.
You mean she poisoned me too?
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so...
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumaline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world. So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize to every single person you've wronged.
I will. I'm sorry. There's still one question is it just... I mean, is it because you're a genius and I'm not?
It's because the heating element in your...
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine so that could never happen.
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong. It all comes back to one simple...
Oh, cut it out! Do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years. And you've been head chef now for what, 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel? You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt. Or just genius or not. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your... Surely you haven't forgotten all that.
Ha-ha!
What up?
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah. Thanks.
Friends again!
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch.
But.
Right. And also,
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between 2 top chefs. And so grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is...
Hey, so...
the second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! A landslide victory for Escoffier!
Quite rightly, too. Piece of cake.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
Now, where were we? I thought Navia would have filled you in. I had 2 reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached. So I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Niue, and in her, I saw so many new possibilities. She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, lizard tails, there's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored. Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now.
What? Paimon didn't notice at all.
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs, and the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen.
Uh-oh. Paimon's settling.
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's song. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Boer, revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as busy adventurers.
All right!
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
You know, surely Monica, she practically dedicated her life to finding...
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste, the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumiline.
Huh? So then...
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then. So and as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. Even if Sibeli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
So after all that, feels strange to say about Paimon.
Hey!
Huh?
You just got back from that underwater. Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly? Experts say it has immense...
Wait! Isn't that the...
If only it was still...